Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to our read-through of Steins Gate Zero. Joining me, as always, is Shadow. If this is your first time here, the playlist for the entire read-through is in the card up above. Last time, someone tried to kill the Amadeus team. Sounds like they were a religious nut who took some offense to the implication that Amadeus has a soul. But we will never know for sure since the attacker was shot and killed. After all that excitement, it seems Suzuha is coming down with a cold. A new experience for her, apparently. At least, being mothered to death by Yuki. Or is it really? Three days later. Suzuha was still sick. Yuki came over every day with Mayuri to check on her. Because of this, Suzuha was able to eat nutritious food, and her fever had gone down. Now all that was left was to get her strength back. But still, Yuki kept telling her she needed to lay down. This meant that, for better or worse, Suzuha spent her whole day on the sofa, half asleep. Somewhere in her half-awake mind, she heard a terribly off-key tune. Since she also heard the sound of falling water, it was probably coming from the shower room.
What song is this? Do you know, Mom?
Suzuha had heard it when she was very young. Her mother had been singing it, just like she was now. But what exactly the song was about, she just couldn't remember.
I need to get up. I can't stay asleep forever.
But even when she tried to open her eyes, they just wouldn't move. Her body must have needed more rest. Maybe Yuki was right, and she needed to lay down some more. She moaned and twisted slightly. When she did, the blanket fell to the floor. She didn't feel like she had the energy to pick it up. She could sense someone standing up from her desk where Itaru always used the PC. Whoever they were, they came over and put the blanket back on.
I smell Big Sis Mayu.
Weirdly, Mayuri always smelled good, even when she wasn't using perfume. It was a slightly sweet smell, like a pale white flower. Interesting fact that most Japanese people have a mild gene mutation which significantly reduces BO.
Jealousy.
It was the scent that had held her all night on that distant day in the future when she'd lost her mother. Suzuha pulled her legs inside the blanket and grabbed onto her knees, like a baby in the womb. Memories went in and out of her mind as she lay there half asleep.
Do you think Mommy got hurt? Do you think she suffered?
She suddenly remembered what Kaguri had said to her after they traveled through time. 2036, the day when she had left. At the last second, Mayuri had looked at Suzuha and Kaguri inside the time machine and smiled. It was just like the gentle smile on Suzuha's mother's face when she died protecting her daughter.
Suzu-san, did I wake you up?
No. I've been up for a while.
Want something to eat?
Yeah.
After she said yes, Suzuha snapped back to reality. She was getting weaker. When she realized that, she forced her sick body off the sofa. Her head shook, and she had to stop herself from falling forward. But she grabbed the back of the sofa and managed to stand on her own 2 feet.
Oh, you shouldn't get up so quickly like that.
I'm fine now. Sorry to bother you, Big Sis Mayu.
It's not a bother at all, okay?
Mayuri went to the kitchen and turned on the burner underneath one of the pots. The sounds and smells of bubbling stew filled the whole lab. Mayuri mixed it with a ladle and stopped every once in a while to taste it. She turned towards Suzuha and smiled.
Oh, it's a big success!
Did you make it?
Under close supervision of Yuki,
Yep, Miyushi's getting a lot better at cooking thanks to Yuki-san.
Where's my dad? I mean, my brother.
He went to May Queen. He says he's got work after that.
I see.
Oh, you're thinking of going out tonight because Daru-kun isn't here, aren't you? You can't do that.
I'm fine. Girl, you are not fine.
You're not fine. If you do that, I'll have Yuki-san get mad at you, okay?
What's this about me?
the curtain to the bathroom opened and Yuki came out. Her skin was just a little flush.
Suzu-san won't lay down.
No, you know better than that, Suzuha-san. Oh. You need to stay down for at least another day. Got it? Yeah.
Suzuha's answer was less than enthusiastic, but she gave in to Yuki's glare and sat back down on the sofa.
Okay, now lie down. Fine.
She pouted and slumped down on the sofa, then pulled the blanket on top of her. Suzuha was capable of talking back to Big Sis Mayu, but she would never be able to talk back to Yuki.
What?
I was thinking how you looked so cute like that.
What?
If Daru saw you like that, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if you're really brother and sister. I mean, no, but also yes. Don't be creepy.
They may not be brother and sister, but they are still family.
To be fair, the way, Daru just puts on the weird act to cover up serious emotions. But the way you treat a daughter is not the same as you treat a sister.
Yeah.
In the first place. So that's going to be a little suspect no matter what.
Yeah.
And he does, even though it's not something he's used to, he does feel paternal towards her. Oh. Suzuha-san, are you blushing? I am not blushing. Really? Of course not. Why would I be...
You're blushing right now. It's so cute.
It's the cutest thing, really. Shut up.
Suzuha couldn't say anything, so she just had to turn her away. It's like the 12-year-old's like, I'm not cute, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for Miyushi to get to work.
You're not gonna have any stew?
I'm going to stop back here after work. I'll have some then.
Take some for lunch.
She works at a restaurant.
You can still bring your own lunch. Okay, I'll make you a salad or something. Have dinner with us, okay?
Thanks, Yuki-san. I'll look forward to it.
And it could be like a 4-hour shift or something where she doesn't need...
I don't entirely remember her working situation.
She works at May Queen.
I know, but I don't remember if it's part-time or if she has like 3 days a week where she works all day or what. I don't remember.
It hasn't really been specific on her hours.
Yeah, and like Forrest just lives May Queen.
Yes.
So who knows how often she's there.
Yeah. Forrest lives there, more or less. Mayuri told Suzu one more time that she needed to keep laying down, then left for May Queen Yan Yan. Yuki went to the kitchen and added a few seasonings to the stew Mayuri made, then turned off the burner.
Oh, right, Suzuha-san. You're covered in sweat, right? Want me to wipe you down before we eat?
Huh? I told you it's fine. Well, she can eat some stew, which is gonna make her sweat anyway, because that's what soup does, and she can take a bath.
Yeah. Yuki wanted to do stuff like that every day, and each time Suzuha frantically refused.
Even if you can't take a shower, you need to at least keep yourself clean. I did it yesterday and the day before, so it's fine. It's not like going a week or two without doing it will kill you. A week? You can't do that. Absolutely not. Yuki has never met someone with depression.
Well, also, Suzuha's a soldier. Sometimes on the front line, you can go a week without a shower.
You can go a week without anything.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
She would freak out seeing someone with severe depression.
Yeah. Yuki hurried into the shower room.
Listen. I can do it myself. No, she's right. People who say that never end up doing it themselves. That's not... No.
Yuki came back with a bowl filled with hot water and a towel. She could be stubborn when she got this way.
This is how she'll work with Daru. She won't let him peddle his bullshit.
Suzuha had learned that well over the past 3 days. Yuki was just like the mother she remembered. She slowly and uneasily stood up, and then she took off her top, trying her best not to let Yuki see her skin.
We're both girls, so you don't need to be so embarrassed.
I don't care, really.
Yeah, but she might get nervous around getting naked around someone like Fubuki.
Well, my immediate thought was like scarring.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if Suzuha canonically has scars, but that would be my first assumption.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll at least wash your back, okay?
It's fine, I'm not a kid.
Yeah, that didn't occur to me, so you might be right.
I think the way they're presenting it now is she's just not used to affection and having people tend to her.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if part of the problem is just she has scarring.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can do it yourself.
I said it's fine.
Yuki seemed a little shocked, but she quickly handed over the hot, wet towel.
I'm sorry. Some people don't like being touched, right?
I mean, I'm with Suzuha. I would find this incredibly invasive, but I'm also American, so that's a little different.
I'm also one of those people who don't like being touched.
So, but to be fair, Suzuha was not raised in a normal Japanese society either. No, I'm sorry for yelling.
Yeah, like in Japan, the public baths are a thing. Like,
Yeah, but how often has Suzuha experienced that?
yeah, I know.
Versus like having to wash and care for yourself with a bunch of other people just because that's all you got.
Yeah.
And you don't have privacy on the front lines.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of a half a dozen on one hand, 6 on the other.
Yeah.
I'll leave the hot water on the table, okay?
I'm gonna get dinner ready.
Yuki walked off dejected. Once Suzuha saw that she was focused on finishing the cooking, she slid behind the curtains into the back part of the room. She used the towel and wash bowl to wipe herself down. She couldn't let Yuki see her body. There were scars, both old and new, all over her, and burn marks that might never heal.
Yeah, okay, that's what I expected.
Yeah, you were right. To her, these wounds were like medals from the vicious battles she'd survived, and she didn't care who saw them. But she didn't want to let the mother who'd given birth to her, or rather, would give birth to her, see them. Especially not the dozens of pale white marks around her breasts.
Mom.
She still remembered that nightmarish day. The bullets which had killed her mom had lost their power as they passed through her organs, but still managed to dig into Suzuha's skin. And when they did, they were covered in her mother's blood and flesh. The scars would probably never heal completely. To Suzuha, they were her mother's grave. She shook her head to try and get the nightmare out of her mind. She took her bottoms off too, and then wiped herself clean all the way down to her toes. Then she put on a new pair of underwear. It was only after she finished putting on her newly cleaned clothes that she felt human again. When she came back, Yuki was putting bowls filled with stew and salad onto the table. That's a bit awkwardly phrased because that implies the bowls had stew and salad in them.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's just a bit awkwardly written. Their eyes met, and an awkward silence filled the room.
Hi, Mother's phone.
I thought I heard a Moogle.
It's ready.
Yuki broke the silence first.
Yeah, thanks.
How much do you want?
No, it's okay. I can do it myself.
Suzuha put just enough stew and salad for her meal onto her own plate, and then made a plate for Yuki as well.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm sorry to make you do all this cooking.
I told you, we've got to look out for each other when we're sick. Once you're done eating, make sure you take your medicine.
Okay.
The two sat on the sofa and filled their mouths with stew and salad. The stew had a mild, gentle flavor. It felt like something Mayuri would make. We know Mayuri's natural cooking talent. It's Something Mayuri would make would probably not have a mild, gentle flavor. Just saying, judging by how her previous unsupervised cooking attempt went.
This picture is cursed. Yuki, what's wrong with your face?
Miri-chan's gotten a lot better, hasn't she? She didn't just take something out of a can and warm it up, you know?
Well, at least she didn't try to microwave something in the can.
I'm pretty impressed.
She got at least that step right on her first attempt.
Yeah. Is that... I don't think that's really stew. Stew is made with meat gravy.
Depends what kind of meat's in the stew, too.
That looks more like cream.
Yeah, but pork and chicken give a lighter color gravy.
That's fair. It might be chicken or pork.
Do you want to try making it too? I'll teach you.
Me? I'll pass. I'm not the type.
Stew is very easy to make.
Yes, it is.
Take stuff, throw in pot. That's kind of what it was originally. You take all the bits you don't have enough of anything to make a meal, but you have lots of bits of stuff. You throw it all in a pot.
I don't think that's true. Maybe someday.
People who say someday end up never doing it, you know?
You said something similar a minute ago.
Did I?
Yeah.
And then the conversation ceased for a time. Suzuha slurped down her stew. She had terrible manners. And tried to come up with something to talk about. This time, it was Suzuha's turn to break the silence. After what she'd just remembered, she couldn't bear to be silent around Yuki.
That song you were singing. What is that?
Song?
You know, when you were taking a shower.
Was I singing? Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm a terrible singer, but I love to sing, so sometimes I hum things.
Mood. I don't know if it matters whether you're any good or not. I just can't remember what song it was.
Neither can I, actually.
Huh?
I just remember the parts that were really memorable. I think it's from an educational show that was on when I was a kid or something.
Was she humming Bill Nye?
Oh, God.
Sorry, but I can't help you.
Because the Bill Nye theme was a bit of an earworm.
Yeah, but everyone knows that theme.
Yeah, but she said she's bad at singing, so she could be butchering it enough that it's unrecognizable.
I don't think yelling "Bill" over and over again is butcherable, to be honest.
Well, it might not be that part.
Suzuha-san, when did you hear that song?
Because if it was, if she was humming the part where it was just yelling Bill over and over again, she might actually remember where it was from.
When I was a kid, I think. My mom used to sing it for me all the time.
Your mom seems like a really nice person.
Yeah.
The conversation flowed so naturally that she didn't think about how she responded.
Huh?
It would be kind of funny if she was actually reacting to the achievement noise. A second later, she realized what she'd said, and then she stared at her mother.
Huh? Is something wrong?
Well, at least she didn't say, well, you sang it to me a lot when I was a kid type of thing.
This could have gone worse.
Yep.
My mom? What do you mean?
What do I mean? I saw her 2 days ago.
Huh? I said she came here 2 days ago. That's impossible. Is there some reason your mom wouldn't come? Well, I mean...
There was no way she could have said that her mother was right in front of her. Confused, she fell silent. Yuki, for her part, must have come to some conclusion about the reason for Suzuha's reaction. She started to stammer and fidget.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I didn't know. Did something happen between you and your mom? You got in a fight and ran away from home or something?
That's not it.
It was weird thinking back. Your mom just brought Hashida-san some food and a change of clothes and didn't say anything to you.
She brought my brother food and clothes?
Yeah.
Suzuha thought as hard as she could and finally reached an answer.
Oh, so that's it.
Yuki was talking about Hashida Ataru's mother. In other words, Suzuha's grandmother, who she'd never seen except in pictures. That's kind of sad that Daru's mother has a grandchild she doesn't know about type of thing.
Yeah, well, I imagine she didn't make it through the war like most people didn't.
Yeah, but still, like,
Yeah.
Suzuha's right here, right now, and is her granddaughter, and she doesn't know.
It's sadder from Suzuha's side, though, that she was so sick she missed the opportunity to meet someone she never had before.
Yeah.
Even if she couldn't say, hey, I'm your granddaughter, she could at least have met her.
But since she told Yuki that she was Itaru's sister, it was natural that she'd make the wrong assumption.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
If Itaru had said even a word to her about it, this wouldn't have happened. How stupid. She'd have to give him a lecture later. While Suzuha was thinking about the talking to her dad was going to get, Yuki had already started to sympathize with her imagined plight. Well, maybe Suzuha's a step-sibling type thing. Like, her their dad's second wife had a child sort of thing.
Suzuha-san, you can talk to me anytime. We can talk about whatever you want.
Yuki's trying to be a supportive friend. For some reason, her eyes were starting to well up.
Oh, thank you.
Suzuha didn't know how to react to this, but she felt a little embarrassed.
Mom really is a nice person.
Just like she had told Itaru, this place was too comfortable. She was starting to imagine that this life would continue forever. But sending this brief, happy time beyond the horizon of the world line was supposed to be Suzuha's mission. If she didn't, this world would be destroyed.
Welcome back, Master.
As I walked into the maid cafe, May Queen Yan Yan, the cat-eared maids working there greeted me cheerfully. It was a weekday evening, so there were more open seats than usual.
Welcome back, Kyoma. Ami Okari.
Is Mayuri here today?
Mayushi will be here soon, yeah? About 30 minutes?
I see. Mayuri had been working here for a while now. Her maid name was Mayushi Nyanyan. When she was a maid, she wore a long blonde wig and cat ears, and looked very different from her usual self. Daru called me. Is he here yet?
Yep, at his usual spot.
I looked toward the back corner and saw a silhouette sitting next to the window with the sun at his back. Oh, and I've got someone with me today. They've never been to a maid cafe before. Can you keep them company until Daru and I finish?
Yeah? Who could that be, yeah?
Hey, Hyojo-san, over here.
Oh my god.
I called to Maho. She was fidgeting outside the store, apparently unwilling to come in.
Oh yeah? Upgrades with a cute girl, yeah?
Wait, is that really that surprising? With who he hangs out with?
No, it's not.
isn't.
He's surrounded by cute girls. What do you mean?
And from her height, she's either in elementary school or middle school?
No, Faris.
That's not gonna go over well. She is not.
I can't believe it. You've already got Faris, but instead you went out and found a new lover. A new lolly lover, yeah?
I did not! She's from an American university, and she's here to research. Cat girls?
My only choice is to denounce you at the round table, yeah?
There are no round tables here.
Listen to me.
What are you talking about? Girl, I don't know either.
Maho had finally made it inside, and she was staring at me and Faris with suspicious eyes. I'd gone with Maho to the police to talk about the attack again. After that, we both realized we hadn't eaten, so I brought her here. Faris stood up to her full height, gave a cute little bow, and then did one of her cat-like poses.
Welcome back, mistress! Huh? At this cafe, we don't say welcome. We say welcome back, yeah?
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah, this is a bit of culture shock for her.
I'm Ferris Yan, yeah? What's your name, mistress?
Not mistress.
Yeah.
Losing your touch for us. Hyojo Maho.
She might be toning down the cat act for the newbie.
Yeah, Joe. So you're from Okinawa, yeah?
Well, I'm amazed you knew that. It's that, hospitality training.
Yep.
People always either ask me to repeat it or just get it wrong. But you knew it was from Okinawa.
Yeah, but she's used to Americans.
No, even in Japan, I guess if you're not, if you're in an area not familiar with Okinawa.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like...
Especially in America, they're not gonna fucking know what is going on.
Yeah, that's why they're like, what? Can you say that again?
Can you say that a little bit slower so I hear every syllable?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I went to university with, there was a Japanese girl in one of my classes. I was like the only person who could say Kaoru without completely butchering the 3 vowels in a row in the name.
As if Kaoru isn't a very, very easy name. It could have been worse.
Yeah, but when you look at it, it's A-O-U in a row, which like people don't know how to handle in English very often.
Yeah. Well, it's also, Japanese tends to, you say every syllable.
Yeah.
And there's some that are slurred, but you have to learn that by, just getting used to the language. Yeah. So in English, where you're used to avoiding some vowels and syllables, or they come together to make a whole new sound.
Yeah.
It could be a bit of a adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh god.
3 lives ago, I was the spirit guardian of a land of Paipatroma, which lies beyond the horizon of Ryukyu Kingdom, yeah?
Never make me say that again. Huh?
That's right. The voices of we spirits were brought to the people by the Noro, and we made the kingdom prosper, yeah? But the raging sea gods invaded Why are you making me say it again? But the raging sea gods invaded Patroma and last week...
I'm sorry. What is she talking about? Girl, I don't know either.
At this cafe, you get dinner and a floor show. Oh, it's a special dialect spoken exclusively by the people of Akihabara.
It's called Chuni Sweet. Is that right?
Yeah, think about it too much and your head will explode.
It already feels like it's about to explode.
Anyway, just wait a minute. I need to talk to my friend over there.
You would have hated Okabe before the trauma cooked him in the oven a little more.
Yeah.
His cornbread was not all done in the middle in the first game.
I pointed to Daru, and when she saw him by the window, her eyes narrowed. Is something wrong?
He's a pretty big guy. You're a pretty small girl.
I'll introduce you later. Tell him to lose some weight.
Okay, Myahunya. I'll take you to your seat.
Another maid had just finished cleaning a table.
Mahonya.
Isn't it cute, yeah?
I prefer something more normal.
This is normal, yeah? Now come this way, Myahunya.
Maho remained dead silent as she was led to a seat near where Daru was sitting. I headed to Daru's table too. I sat across from him and ordered some coffee from a nearby maid. I'm disappointed in you, Okarin. Normies must explode! Don't say the same thing as Faris. It's not like that. What do you mean it's not like that? She's a legal loli. And not only is she really cute, I love how she seems so unrefined. Okarin, you jerk! Don't tell her that. She's scary when she's mad.
Daru, you literally end up married with a kid. You are the most normie of normies here. Just accept it.
I glanced over at Maho, who was staring at the menu and trying her best to keep up with Faris. I told you about her on the phone, right? She was with me when I was attacked. She's Dr. Laskinen's assistant.
Your wife's at home.
That stuff doesn't matter. The issue here is that you get to go around with cute girls and I don't. Then go do it. Go on a date or something. I'm sure Yuki would be willing to. Was that sarcasm? Wow, you really are a jerk, Okarin. It wasn't. Why not ask out Yuki-san? Wait, you're not telling me you haven't even approached her yet? It's fine. I plan to become a wizard. That is a reference to, there's a,
Yeah, I have a friend who makes that joke.
2chan and 4chan. If you're a guy and remain a virgin until you're 30, you become a wizard.
Late 30s? The late 20s, rather?
Yeah.
He makes that joke all the time.
Yep. Well, in that case, I have become the supreme being, which is the, if you remain a virgin till you're 40. Hey, that's not a good idea. Suzuha will never be born. I don't have a good comeback for that. You like Yuki-san, right? Sure, she's pretty, and
Her thighs and curve of her neck make me pant.
Stop it, pervert. Well, don't shut him down. You're supposed to be...
That's necessary. That's supposed to lead to the Suzuha existing thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a pervert. I'm a perverted gentleman.
I don't care which you are. I'm talking about romance here. Well,
You can't lead with the parenting. You've got to bring that up later.
Romance is not necessarily required to make a Suzuha.
The marriage part is.
Not necessarily just to make Suzuha exist. Like, yes, in the previous timeline, like in the current world line, yes, they got married, but it is not 100% mission critical for them to get married, only for them to hook up. Just saying. Daru leaned over the table and sipped his iced tea through a straw.
I don't really understand that stuff.
Jeez, what are you, a little kid?
So, this is today's "You're the last one I want to hear that from" thread.
We stared at one another. He was right. When it came to romance, I didn't really have the right to talk.
Well, whatever. This isn't what I wanted to talk to you about.
True. Get to it.
Yeah. You see, there are two things I wanted to discuss.
Here Daru stopped and casually looked around. There weren't many people in the cafe, and thanks to Faris, there was no one sitting near us. As long as we didn't yell, there was no risk of being overheard. I realized that the old me's habits were coming back. Was it because I'd just gone through something out of a Hollywood movie?
First, I want you to keep this a secret from Mayushi, but I'm looking for someone.
A secret from Mayuri?
That's right.
Why?
Oh, well, you know.
He seemed reluctant to speak.
You've known her since you were kids, right? Does she have any friends named Kagari?
Kagari? Of course I didn't know every single one of her friends, but I never heard that name. No, not as far as I know.
Then forget the name. Were there any girls that she was especially close to?
Well, let me see. There was a group of kids she used to play with in elementary school. I told Daru their names. Of course, he knew all her friends since high school. She was especially close to Fubuki and Kaede from her cosplay group, as well as Faris and the other maids at May Queen Yanyan. There was also Luca, even if he wasn't a girl.
He can be one of the girls if he
And
wants.
tomato. That's all I can tell you. I don't know much more than you do. Sorry.
No, that's plenty. Thanks.
Daru took out his smartphone and wrote down the names of the girls I'd given him. Why don't you ask Mayuri herself?
Well, there's some stuff going on.
And who is this Kagari anyway? Why are you looking for her? Daru was unconsciously tapping the table. He seemed to be deciding how best to explain it.
Actually, it's not me who's looking for her. It's Suzuha.
Suzuha? Why would she be looking for a friend of Mayuri? No, wait. If Suzuha was involved, that means Mayuri's future is involved? Is that why she can't tell Mayuri?
Yeah. Her name is Shina Kaguri.
Sheena?
Yup.
A relative of Mayuri's or something?
No. Well, maybe. She's Miyushi's daughter.
Oh. You said it so naturally that I almost missed it. I see. Her daughter, huh? Her daughter. What does daughter mean again? Daughter. Mayuri's daughter. Mayuri's daughter?
Shh! You're too loud!
I swallowed my words as best I could. Is that true?
Yeah. But not her real daughter, I guess. She was a war orphan that Miyushi adopted.
A war orphan? Yep, 2035. Mayuri's a virgin still too.
There's not very many people left as options.
Yeah.
And if they stay locked up with just Daru, Yuki, Suzuha, and Okarin, well.
Yeah.
Though I think, wasn't Okabe dead?
Yes, Okabe was dead.
So it was just a married couple, their child, and her.
Yeah.
There's nobody there for her to have sex with.
Yep. I couldn't even imagine what chain of events in the future would bring that about. I guess there is a worse option involving the suppressing army, but let's not go there.
Yeah. Let's not. Yeah.
But it sounded a lot like something Mayuri would do. Even in the worst world line, Mayuri would still know the joy of having a child. Maybe it was wrong, but that still made me feel a little better. But at the same time, I felt a little worried about whether she could raise a kid. But isn't that weird? Why would Mayuri's daughter be here in this time?
She escaped from 2036 along with Suzuha, it looks like.
What?
But when she stopped in Akihabara in 1998 for a mission, they got separated. Suzuha searched as hard as she could, but never found her.
And so she left her in 1998?
I guess someone almost found the time machine while she was searching. She had to jump and leave Kaguri behind. Afterward, she kept trying to jump forward a few months at a time to look for her, but once she got to the year 2000, she started to run out of fuel.
And so she jumped to 2010 to fulfill her real mission? I finished his sentence, and Daru nodded. So Kaguri looked like, what, 6, 8, 10 when,
Baby.
yeah. So that would make her, what, 18 to 20-something now?
Suzuha age, probably.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that area.
Yeah. I finished his sentence, and Daru nodded.
But even after coming here, she's still looking. So, do you think you could ask Mayushi without letting her know what's up?
Me?
Why would Mayuri know it? Unless Kaguri tried to make contact.
Yeah, that's possible.
Whether someone around her age came to see her about 10 years ago. or something like that.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll ask. If I could find her, I wanted to. Adopted or not, she was the future Mayuri's daughter. And I felt a little guilty about things with Suzuha. I wanted to help if I could. Just then, the maid brought my coffee.
Yes, Okabe. We are returning to form. A secret mission to help the time-traveling future daughter of a friend? This sounds like the missions we used to do together. You are returning to the Hoyin Kyoma I need to save the world. Slowly but surely. Now, Okabe, shall we see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Mwahahahahahaha!